and welcome. You're watching Midday News on Rajya Sabha television. My name is Aishwarya Kapoor. Let us start the bulletin with the headlines. Rajya Sabha adjourned till Wednesday. Opposition Congress persists with protests over Prime Minister Narendra Modi's alleged remarks against former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. BJP's formal announcement on Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister likely today. Party MLAs to meet to choose next Chief Minister of Gujarat. Congress MLAs to meet in Shimla to assess Himachal laws. Third and final day of their Gujarat poll review. High-level talks between India and China on border issue. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and China State Councillor Yang Jiechi hold first talks on the subject since Doklam standoff. UN decisively rejects US decision. India among 128 countries that opposed US. Trump administration says vote will have no effect on its plan to move American embassy to Jerusalem. And the second T20 international between India and Sri Lanka to be played in Indore today at 7 p.m. India is 1-0 ahead in the 3-match series. First up, news from Parliament. In the Rajya Sabha has been adjourned till Wednesday, the 27th of December. The opposition Congress raised the issue of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's alleged remarks against former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. Again today, they sought a suspension of the question hour. The government said that the issue is not of a nature that calls for the suspension of House business. The chairman later adjourned the House at 11:25 a.m. today.
आपने एक कमेटी बनाई थी इस गतिरोध को खत्म करने के लिए, उसकी एक ही मीटिंग हुई है और बातचीत चल रही है। आज इस वीक का आखिरी दिन है और ज़्यादा बिजनेस भी नहीं है। मैं आपसे अनुरोध करूंगा जब तक आज ये गतिरोध खत्म नहीं होता है हाउस को स्थगित किया जाए और मीटिंग जब होगी उस गतिरोध को खत्म करें, शाम तक खत्म करें। तो फिर आगे हम भी चाहते हैं कि बहुत से ज्यादा बिल पास हो जाएं, होश चले इस तरफ और सेंटर में सभी को अपनी अपनी बात करने का मौका मिले।
लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन ने जो बात कही है मैं उसका सम्मान करता हूं और जैसा चेयरमैन साहब ने कहा था कि सब पार्टी के लोग बैठकर इसके ऊपर फैसला कर लें, तो मैं समझता हूं कि 2-3 मीटिंगें हो चुकी हैं और सदन को चलने देंगे। और इसमें
प्लीज बैठ के बात मत करें। लीडर इज देयर।
इन मीटिंगों का मतलब है वार्ता लगातार चल रही है, वार्ता लगातार चल रही है। तो मेरा ये कहना था कि सदन को चलने दें और तब तक कोई हल निकल आएगा। और आज वैसे भी प्राइवेट मेंबर बिजनेस है और मुद्दा कोई ऐसा मुद्दा नहीं है जिसके बारे में इतने दिन 4 दिन सदन को ठप किया जाए, मैं समझता हूं। इसलिए मेरी चेयरमैन साहब से रिक्वेस्ट है कि पूरे हाउस को चलना दीजिए। जनता हमको देख रही है कि भी कितने करोड़ों रुपए हम सदन के इस चलाने पे खर्च करते हैं और वही बात हम रोज उठा रहे हैं। इसलिए मेरा अनुरोध है आपसे कि आज सदन चलने दीजिए।
हम नहीं चाहते कि सदन में गतिरोध के बाद एडजर्नमेंट हो, इसीलिए एलओपी ने बोला है जब बातचीत हो रही है इस गतिरोध का समाधान निकालना आवश्यक है। विपक्ष चाहता है कि सदन में चर्चा हो, सदन में बिल पास हो, इसलिए समाधान निकल जाएगा। पर अगर एडजर्नमेंट के लिए जब तक आहत है हमारे पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री पूर्व राष्ट्रपति पर ये बात हमने उठाई,
नहीं प्लीज
समाधान हम निकाल
बार हर एक दिन अब ये ऐसी विषयों को दोबारा
दूर करना चाहते हैं।
दोबारा यहाँ बोलना जरूरत नहीं है। लीडर ऑफ द अपोजिशन ने बोला, मैंने उसको ध्यान में लिया और बाकी लोग भी वेट कर रहे हैं अपना नोटिस के बारे में चर्चा हो। कल इतना महत्वपूर्ण विषय में वो सचिन तेंदुलकर जी बोलना चाहते थे, उसको भी आप लोगों ने नहीं होने दिया। अच्छा नहीं है, उनको बोलने दीजिए। ये गतिरोध ये प्रक्रिया भी चलते रहेगा, ये मेरा विनती है। Adjourning the House to meet again on Wednesday, 27th December 2017 at 11 a.m.
And Samajwadi Party MP Naresh Agarwal raised the issue of a salary hike of MPs in the Rajya Sabha. He sought the government's response on the matter. The Rajya Sabha chairman said that it is a matter of importance and he will bring the issue to the notice of the finance minister, and there will be a discussion on the issue at an appropriate time.
एमपी की तनख्वाह बढ़ना, एमपी के टीएडीए बढ़ना एक आलोचना का बिंदु है, ये मैं नहीं स्वीकार करूंगा। मैं चाहूंगा इस पे श्रीमान सरकार कोई ना कोई जवाब दे। सरकार की तरफ से मैं चाहता हूं कुछ उत्तर आए।
ये विषय इंपॉर्टेंट विषय है, मैं भी इसको स्वीकार करता हूं, कारण क्या है, मैं पार्लियामेंट्री अफेयर्स मिनिस्टर के नाते मैंने भी खुद इस विषय के बारे में थोड़ा अध्ययन किया है, और मैं एक बार आपका जो भावना है वो मैं हमारा नेता सदन जो वित्त मंत्री भी है उनका ध्यान में लाएंगे, और आगे जब उचित मौका आएगा उसके बारे में डिस्कशन भी करेंगे।
And my colleague Kriti Mishra is joining us live from Parliament. Kriti, Rajya Sabha has been adjourned till Wednesday amid uproar by the Congress party, and this adjournment means that no legislative business will take place in the Rajya Sabha of the next 4 days as well.
Oh, well, that's right, Aishwarya. The proceedings of the Rajya Sabha were stalled yet again because the Congress party insisted on a resolution of deadlock because of Prime Minister's alleged remarks against former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. So, Leader of Opposition Ghulam Nabi Azad said that at the behest of Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu, the panel that was formed to forge a truce between the two sides should actually reach to a conclusion and to an accord before the House actually starts functioning smoothly. In fact, MO's Parliamentary Affairs Vijay Goyal also said that the House should function properly, and this is not such a big issue that we should adjourn the House for this matter. But since there was no visible respite between the two sides, and also since Friday precedes a long Christmas holiday and a lot of members must have approached the chairman then adjourned the House till 27 December. And also a very important issue that I would like to bring to the notice of our viewers is that select committees report on motor vehicles amendment bill was tabled in Parliament today, in the Rajya Sabha today. So the committee has made several observations, and the most importantly, it has said that the Congress must enhance, that the government must enhance the compensation that is paid to the victims in case of hit-and-run cases. And thereafter, the committee has recommended enactment of this legislation without modification. However, there were dissent notes. So certainly these were the issues that resonated in the upper house today. Aishwarya?
Right. So it's been a week into the winter session and an uproar really continuing on that issue. And Rajya Sabha remains in a deadlock. Thank you so much, Kriti, for all those updates on Rajya Sabha. And similar scenes witnessed in the Lok Sabha on the 6th day of the winter session, with the Congress MPs demanding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's apology for his election remarks against former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. Now, when the House convened, Speaker Sumitra Mahajan praised India's performance in bagging 17 golds, 14 silvers and 13 bronze medals in the 2018 Asian Youth Para Games organized in Dubai between 8th to 14th of December. During the question hour, questions were raised on the national health accounts, conservation of endangered species, pre-revision of nurses, development of infrastructure, national nutrition missions, and papers were also laid on the table by JP Nadda, Harshvardhan, Mahesh Sharma, Shiv Prasad Shukla, Ashwini Kumar Chaube, Dr. Virendra Kumar, Arjun Ram Meghwal, Anupriya Patel, and reports of the committee were also presented. Bills introduced in the House today included the Goods and Services Tax Compensation to the States Amendment Bill 2017, the National Capital Territory of Delhi Laws Special Provisions Second Amendment Bill 2017, and the Specific Relief Amendment Bill 2017. Lok Sabha is discussing Cyclone Oki that caused destruction in South India, and the debate is being held under Rule 193.
With immense pain and agony, I am trying to invite the attention of this august House relating to the deadly cyclone incidents which has happened at the coast of Bay of Bengal. Madam, as we know, the cyclone has seriously affected the southern coastal region of Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Lakshadweep on 13th morning onwards, 30th of November morning onwards. Being a member of parliament from that coastal constituency, at the witness of this deadly cyclone, I would like to point out some important facts in front of this august House. Madam, in Kerala alone, more than 75 persons were dead so far. And in the case of Tamil Nadu, more than a dozen of people are being killed. Hundreds of people are still missing, madam. Hundreds of fishermen are still missing.
My colleague Ravindra Singh Shuran is now joining us live for more details. Ravindra, unlike Rajya Sabha, of course, we saw in the morning in the Lok Sabha also there was some disruption, but thankfully lower house has been working now, and we understand the discussion on natural calamities in various parts of the country is now taking place. Tell us more.
Yeah, good afternoon, Aishwarya. As soon as the proceedings of the day started at 11 a.m. in the morning, the member of the Congress party, they start shouting the slogans again. And they are asking the Prime Minister to tender the apology for the alleged remarks he made during the election speech in Gujarat Assembly elections. But the Speaker again said that this was a speech made during the election and the election is over now. There is no use of asking the same thing again and again, and they should go back to the seat. But when they failed to go back to their seat, then the Speaker continued and she decided to transact the business of the House in the pandemonium. After the business was started in the day, first the question regarding the health mission, the national health mission, was asked by one member, and Anupriya Patel, MOS Health, she said that while giving the response on this issue, she said that government has increased the health budget for the country by 27%, and national health mission has been granted 15% extra, and also the environment and forest minister Dr. Harshvardhan has mentioned that India's the National Conservation Tiger Authority, the work which has been done by this authority has been applauded on international levels, and globally this has been applauded by various organizations. And today, when we are talking, the population of tigers, which was once an endangered species, is now heading towards a surge, and it is almost 20% of rise has been seen since 2010.
Right.
And but the Congress party leader, after the question hour is over, then in the 0 hour they have also started shouting the slogan again. Then they are demanding, and the Congress party leaders outside the House also said that if it had been Atal Bihari Vajpayee,
right,
he would have been apologized for 10 times for the same remarks. The Prime Minister should come and he should show the magnanimity, and instead of showing the pusillanimous behavior he is showing, they are demanding and then they staged walk out from the Lok Sabha. After this, the Oki is right now discussed inside the House.
Right.
The discussion was initiated by the LP Congress Party member of Parliament, K.C. Venugopal, and he has been saying that the government should come up with a strategy so that they can do away with all the losses which the lives and the property has been lost during the lethal cyclones across the different coastal areas of the country,
yes,
time and again.
Indeed.
After this, after the lunch, the Oki and Aladar will.
Right, Ravindra, thank you so much for all those updates on Lok Sabha. So the discussion on cyclone Oki is going on in Lok Sabha at the moment, and we'll take a very short break with this. We'll be back with more news.
In the world that we live in, it's very important that people have some idea. They may not be scientists, but they have some idea of what science is. I think we need to bring back the excitement in science and get it away from this thing to being able to answer a particular question on an exam. Science is just exploring the world and finding out something, and that world could be a star in a galaxy far away or a cell inside my body, it doesn't matter.
Watch Eureka with Dr. Arnab Bhattacharya, Professor at Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Mumbai, only on Rajya Sabha television.
Thanks for staying with us. Now, a final decision on the chief ministerial candidate for Himachal Pradesh is likely to be taken today. A two-member team comprising union ministers and observers of the party for the state, Narendra Singh Tomar and Nirmala Sitharaman, is holding a meeting with the core group leaders in Shimla. On Thursday, Governor Acharya Devvrat discussed the Himachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly with immediate effect. Meanwhile, supporters raised the slogans backing Prem Kumar Dhumal outside the venue of core committee meeting in Shimla. Dhumal, who was BJP's chief ministerial candidate, lost from Sujanpur seat.
जिस व्यक्तित्व के नाम पर प्रदेश में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार बनने जा रही है और सुजानपुर की जनता से धोखा मिला है, लेकिन जन भावनाएं नहीं बैठ सकती है, जन भावनाएं चलेगी, जन भावनाएं आगे होगी। ये किसी का भी मानना नहीं है कि धूमल जी के अलावा कोई अन्य मुख्यमंत्री प्रदेश में हो।
And my colleague Akhilesh Suman is now joining us live for more details on that story. Akhilesh, now speculations continue on who will be the next Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh. Of course, there are a number of leaders whose names are doing the rounds. JP Nadda, Jairam Thakur, the number of names. But the thing is that former Chief Minister Prem Kumar Dhumal's supporters have also been creating ruckus.
Yeah, it is very natural, Aishwarya, because Prem Kumar Dhumal was chief ministerial candidate, and not only he, but also the people of Himachal Pradesh who are supporting BJP have been also a bit attached to him. Prem Kumar Dhumal had been a popular person in BJP and also among the masses. So it is very natural that there is some sort of discontentment. But since he himself could not win the assembly election, it is really a big question on his future. And you know that there are strong candidates, like you told already, that JP Nadda and Jairam Thakur, who are comparatively very young and who are also in good books of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. So it is also going to be very challenging time, because 2019 is the election time when Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Amit Shah will put all his energy to win the election, and that is why they need now more energetic person for the candidate of new chief minister. So I think the challenges are basically for 2019 election, and keeping that in mind, people are asking that maybe Jairam Thakur or JP Nadda will be the best incumbent. Though the core committee meeting has taken place today, and the MPs have talked to Nirmala Sitharaman and also Narendra Singh Tomar. Both are also talking just now with the MLAs of the Himachal Pradesh, and they have also talked to Santaram because he was earlier the chief minister, and he also has been claiming chief ministerial post for Himachal Pradesh. Yes. So I think situations are very interesting in Himachal Pradesh, and the way BJP has won the election there, central leadership doesn't have to care much, because it is more than double the Congress, and I think that the whole eyes will be there in Delhi by the evening, that when the two observers return, what is their input for the central leadership. Yes.
Right. So probably by this evening we'll be able to know who exactly will be the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh. Of course, number of people, number of leaders and names are doing the rounds at the moment. Thank you so much, Akhilesh, for all those updates there. Meanwhile, Congress party, after facing debacles in Himachal Pradesh, has convened a legislative party meeting at the party state headquarters in Shimla today. The meeting would be attended by party in charge Sushil Kumar Shinde, HPCC President Sukhvinder Singh Shukla, outgoing Chief Minister Veerbhadra Singh and newly elected MLAs. Now, according to reports, a single-line resolution will also be passed in the meeting to decide the next opposition leader for the state assembly. On the other hand, in Gujarat today, it is the third day of the ongoing review meet of the Congress to analyze the electoral outcome in the state and to discuss the roadmap ahead in view of the 2019 Lok Sabha polls. On the second day of the Chintan Shivir, party leaders expressed doubts over the functioning of the EVMs and claimed the party's performance would have been better had ballot papers been used in the polls. Party's the new President Rahul Gandhi will also interact with the newly elected MLAs as well as leaders in Ahmedabad on Saturday. Meanwhile, the newly elected BJP MLAs of Gujarat will meet in Gandhinagar today to choose the next Chief Minister for the state. The BJP Legislative Party will meet to elect its leader in the presence of central observers, namely Finance Minister Arun Jaitley and Party General Secretary Saroj Pandey. The state BJP in charge Bhupendra Yadav and co-in charge V. Satish will also attend this meet at the party headquarters, Kamalam. Vijay Rupani and members of his Council of Ministers resigned on Thursday. However, Rupani has been asked to continue as the caretaker Chief Minister till a new government is sworn in. And Rahul Gandhi will chair the Congress Working Committee meeting today for the first time after taking charge as Congress President. A discussion on the current political situation, including the Congress's improved tally in the recently concluded Gujarat elections, is likely to be discussed at the meeting in the capital. The CWC is likely to pass also a resolution in favour of former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh following the special CBI court verdict in the 2G scam. News from the northeast of the country, an election commission team led by Chief Election Commissioner A.K. Jyoti will visit Meghalaya today to review poll preparedness in the state. Assembly polls in the state are due early next year. During the two-day visit, the Election Commissioner will assess the overall preparedness of the state election machinery. The Commission will meet state administration officials and representatives of political parties on the first day, and on the following day, the team will meet the Chief Secretary and the DGP. Dates for the polls will be announced soon. On to the other big story of the day. India and China today held a special representative-level talks on key aspects related to border issues. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval met with China's State Councillor Yang Jiechi for the 20th round of the Indo-China border talks. The day-long talks are centered around the Doklam episode and other concerns pertaining to unresolved issues of boundary between India and China. Remember, the Doklam standoff was started on 16th of June over People's Liberation Army's plans to build a road in the area claimed by Bhutan after Indian troops intervened to stop. The PLA's endeavour posed a security risk to Chicken Neck, the narrow corridor connecting India with its northeastern states. The standoff ended on 28th of August after a mutual agreement between India and China. And Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu on Thursday inaugurated the Delhi School of Journalism of the Delhi University. While addressing the gathering, Vice President Naidu said that journalism has always been looked upon as a mission to serve people and said that the profession must maintain highest ethical, moral and reporting standards. Naidu said that journalism is ultimately a unique vocation to serve the truth and hold a mirror to the contemporary happenings in the society. Vice President later also added that it should be remembered that the freedom of speech and expression enshrined in our Constitution is not absolute, but bound by reasonable restrictions.
In this new smart media environment with unprecedented flood of information, we need to smart media consumers also. The view of the critical role journalism plays in protecting democracy and serving the larger good of the society, the profession must maintain highest ethical, moral and reporting standards. Journalists must never shirk from the core principles of journalism like independence and objectivity and shun unhealthy practice such as sensationalism. Morally and constitutionally obliged to strengthen the democratic institutions and respect the socio-cultural ethos, it should be remembered that the freedom of speech and expression enshrined in our Constitution is not absolute but by reasonable restrictions also.
And Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has called on the literary writers to write on social issues, particularly to foster harmony, love and social equality in the society. He said this while addressing a gathering after receiving the first copy of the book Samipya, authored by Prem Narayan, a retired IAS officer and currently member of the National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission on Thursday. The Vice President said that every human being must always be forward-thinking and diligent. Only then the real goal and real development will be realized. He further said that Hindi writers must create literature that is easily understood and accepted in all parts of the country. The Vice President also said that the youth of the country should have a connection and interaction with the literary world in order to remain rooted to our cultural heritage and excel in soft power that India has been.
हिंदी का कद बहुत ऊंचा हो चुका है। ये सिर्फ भारत तक सीमित नहीं है। आज यह अनेक देशों में बोली जाती है और यह अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर की भाषा बन चुकी है। It is our duty to give back to society. The society has given you something. You have become an IAS officer, you have become an IPS officer, you have become a judge. You have become something in your life. You have become an MLA, MP, minister.
All these things are fine. But what is it you have given back to the society?
फिर भारतीय प्रशासनिक सेवा में आने के उपरांत आप जानते हैं कि धीरे धीरे शायद काम इतना अधिक होता है, उसी तरह की चीज़ों से बार बार सामना करना पड़ता है, तो शायद अधिकारी की संवेदनशीलता कुछ कम होने लगती है। मैं ये नहीं कहता कि सीनियर अधिकारी संवेदनशील नहीं होते, लेकिन संवेदनशीलता के ऊपर असंवेदनशीलता की एक परत धीरे धीरे चढ़ने लगती है। वही हाल मेरे कवि हृदय का भी हुआ। संवेदनशीलता धीरे धीरे कवि हृदय की घटती गई। नतीजा ये हुआ कि मेरा लिखना पढ़ना काव्य का पूरी तरह से करीब करीब बनता रहा इस पूरे सर्विस पीरियड में। उसके बाद सेवानिवृत्ति के उपरांत मैंने पुनः इसको शुरुआत किया है और मैंने दोनों समय की कविताएं मिलाकर इस काव्य संग्रह को प्रकाशित कराया है।
Our top international focus now. Despite the US's threat, the United Nations has voted to condemn Donald Trump's Jerusalem decision. The vote took place in the United Nations General Assembly to condemn President Donald Trump's decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. 128 countries, including India, voted for the resolution against the US decision, while 9 voted no and 35 nations abstained. The text of the resolution said that any decisions regarding the status of the city are null and void and must be cancelled. The 193-member UN General Assembly held the rare emergency special session at the request of Arab and Muslim states. Well, this vote came after US Ambassador to the United States, Nikki Haley, issued a direct threat saying that the US will think twice about funding the world body if it voted to condemn Trump's decision. The vote came after the US vetoed a Security Council resolution that was similar to the text approved on Thursday. Meanwhile, Haley has said that the US will put its embassy in Jerusalem regardless of the vote. And finally, sports. The second encounter of the 3-match T20 international series between India and Sri Lanka will be played in Indore today, and India will be led by Rohit Sharma, while Thisara Pereira will captain the visiting team. The match will begin at 7 in the evening. The hosts will be aiming to maintain their stranglehold and to wrap up the 3-match series when they face off against Sri Lanka today. And earlier, India had defeated Sri Lanka by 93 runs in the first T20 match at Qatar. And the third T20 match will be played on 24th of December in Mumbai.
But we'll watch it go over his head for a 6, so that's a great finish.
That's all in this edition of Midday News. Thanks for watching.